Deeper, deeper, I need a reaper. Thought I was in trouble, how you tan them cheeks up. Deeper, deeper, I need a reaper.
Oh, you ain't gonna respond to my text? Oh, yeah? Want me keep on my diamonds and sex? What's your name? Keisha, Key, Jasmine, Ashley, Sierra, Sarah. She got her hands on the knees with her hands on the L. Player. If her friends ain't around to record it, she been over, been over, been over, been over. She got her hands on the pants, hands ain't around, got pants on the pants, got pants, she been over, she hands on the L. She got
Hey babies, we're back. New week, new motherfucking episode. You know what the fuck it is.
Same niggas.
Okay, same
cutting up
him
already.
niggas. It's been a good fucking week. Anywho, I'm gonna go around really quickly and get into the girls' tea. I'm not gonna put Laquan on the spot because it looks like he's eating. So I'm going to go with Stevie. Stevie,
Oh my God.
what have you been up to, bitch?
Oh, girl, I've been guest hosting of being a guest on podcasts. I'm still working on Indie Artist Spotlight, still trying to finalize the next showcase that I have going on. I actually have a podcast to record that's going to come out on Monday. Our episode comes out on Friday. The episode for the podcast I'm going to be on comes out on Monday. I've just been doing a lot. A lot of artists hitting me up and wanting to work, and I'm just like, see if we can get it together, make it happen, and yeah, everything's going well.
I love it. How's the love life? I feel like I haven't heard anything. And mind
Excuse
you know,
me?
you used to be right. You used to be a flirty girl, bitch.
I'm still a flirty girl.
Work, mama. Still a flirty girl.
Still a flirty girl. Put the F in flirt. Why don't I?
Okay.
Yeah, there is no love life. Someone asked me that the other day. Like, why aren't you dating? Who's in your DMs? Who's flirting with you? I'm like, girl, I don't got time for that. I'm trying to figure shit out for myself first. Okay. And no one's really serious about relationships nowadays anyway. It's very rare that you find a situation where people are like, oh yeah, I got my things together. I know exactly what I want. People say they know what they want and they really don't. So I'm just waiting. I mean, if he pops up, if he listens to the podcast and hear it, I'm single. But I mean, you got to come with your game right.
I fucking live. Now, I know you said that you were just recently on a podcast as a guest. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So it's coming out. Well, according to him, he says it's going to come out in a couple weeks. But Justin Rain, he has a podcast called Fuckboy Problems, and I was a guest on it the other day. We recorded the episode, and it was pretty much about a fuckboy that I had in my life, and the story that I told was someone I dealt with during Hurricane Sandy, and I was in like falling for him and in love, but he ended up having like 4 or 5 niggas he was talking to, blowing up his phone, and I was so immature in the mind. I was 23 and he was about to be 30, and I was just like strung out and in love with him, and then he pretty much played me. So yeah, that's pretty much what we touched on, and then we talked about the podcast and what I do and stuff like that. But yeah, that was the basis of it.
I love it. Glad you're well. Also, thank you for coming over this weekend. I really always enjoy you, bitch. You have an open, you already know what it is. Open invitation.
Always.
Yeah, girl. Love it. I'm with Laquan, baby. What's good? How you been?
Hey. I'm not even gonna lie. I have been a little manic, a little angry, I would say, maybe even. I feel like annoyed is a better word for it, or I'm just like having an existential eye roll toward the universe currently. And yeah, I was talking about recently, and I feel like I kind of always talk about space and boundaries and like feeling like I belong to myself and feeling pressured to be XYZ when and where and whatever someone else wants me to be. And I just am increasingly fed up with it, and I'm just getting to the point where I just cut it out. Like people, and I keep on getting texts every day from somebody who's like, my dad texted me the other day, are you selling a hoodie with your ass on it? I just want to make sure I can see correctly. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck off my phone. Then my homegirl's texting me about she's mad at me for liking some girl's picture who she's not friends with anymore. And I'm like, all of y'all stop telling me what to do. I'm so tired of people telling me what to do. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm nice to every fucking body. I'm thoughtful. Like, minding my business. I don't ask for money from nobody. I don't ask to borrow nothing. Nothing.
Hmm.
If I want to like a girl's picture, if I want to sell a hoodie with my ass on it, if I want to do it just whatever. I'm just yes. So I'm very angry. I'm very angry slash annoyed and fucking bored too. Because the things that people want that are what they're wanting from me are just very boring.
Yeah.
Go over it. So that's how I'm doing. But otherwise, I'm good. I'm about to leave tomorrow, so I'm packing.
Yes, bitch. And you're headed off to where?
I'm going to Atlanta for work, and then I'm going to Miami. Then I'm going to Mexico to be by myself and to get a tan
I'm so jelly.
and work.
I hope you have fun. It was a pleasure seeing you out and about, and you came over. So was happy to see you. You are such a fucking key.
Bitch, Wendy is a key. That's who's a key.
No, bitch, you're the key. Okay?
You're the key, girl.
You're the fucking key. My best friend and I were talking about you. Yes, yo, you're a fucking key.
I don't even remember what I said. What did I say?
A lot.
Bitch, you are a fucking show, and once again, you're always invited as well. Cause bitch,
Absolutely. Please make
I
sure you
thought
ask the
I
next
was
one.
a mess. You're a mess. But
So very
no,
put together.
I totally am into this whole thing of, oh, I'm always talking about Laquan working less and just, having this good downtime and just like really, really unwinding. And so anything that I host I'm inviting you out, bitch. It's no shade. We getting you out of that house. We getting you and out in front of that. Get out of that computer. Get it out of your lap. Get it out of your face.
Meanwhile, I brought it with me.
You didn't pick it up that damn
You
time.
didn't pull that motherfucker
I didn't
out,
open
so
it.
it's okay.
I didn't open it. Just in case. I brought it though.
A good 3. You were here for like a good 3.5 hours, so it was good. So yeah, niece, you is putting a hurting on whatever you eating, bitch.
The girls is always chomping.
No shade. No
Not
shade. Miss B, you is working her, bitch.
And she gotta do it real low key too, bitch.
Okay.
First of all,
you.
Let me just update y'all because I'm still eating healthy, but today I'm not.
Okay.
And that's why I think it's just extra fab today because, bitch, I had my kale salad 3 times this week. I'm finally seeing a difference. So,
congratulations.
Shout out to her, but a bitch needed her some Cajun fries. So, she went and got some Cajun fries because it was overdue. And I'm tired of waking up hungry at 3 a.m.
Girl.
But I'm here with my rosé and my rosé hair in my 10th anniversary Pink Friday shirt.
I know that's right.
I'm good. Black History Month started off well for me. It was given snowstorm. It was given, it's okay, you can stay home if you can't make it. So I've been off. I've already finished my Spider-Man game on the PS5 and like, all right, so the real tea is I was gonna finish it the second day, but I kind of tried to like milk it because I have this thing where I just like need to finish the game, but I was really trying to let it last. So I took like 3 days to finish it.
Right.
But I've been chilling, literally just like eating salad, minding my own fucking business, still relaxing. I actually went to therapy this week.
Oh,
almost forgot. Yeah, I went to therapy.
That's what I wanted to hear about. Anything you want to share? How did it go? How did you feel?
So it was. So I'm gonna give y'all the background because y'all know I like to drag it. So originally, I had used this resource from my job because we get free sessions, like 20 to 25 sessions. But when the resource first became available, they didn't have any people of color that fit my needs. So they ended up like, I guess, like updating the app, and now they have like a people of color option. What was smoking my shit was that, I mean, I know Asian people are like people of color, sure. Even
I know
though
where you're going.
Yeah, it's not like color, but okay, people
Yeah.
of color, right? So the first like few options that they gave me were like all Asian women and then Asian men. So I was like thoroughly annoyed because I was like, bitch, y'all gave me a person of color option and it's not giving black people.
Person of color.
But then
Yeah.
like after a few scrolls, found me some black people. And then I was able to pinpoint it because each of them in their bios say like what they specialize in, and there was only one person that had like LGBTQ plus history, um, and I was like, well, bitch, that's what I need. So reached out to
Yeah.
her. She had availability oddly on the same days that I'm off, so it kind of worked out. Um, so yeah, I had my first session. It was pretty good. It was kind of like an introduction like first day, like get to know me, get to know you.
Yeah.
Even when I was like starting to speak about it, she was already like getting into shit. So I got to like already see how this relationship is gonna be. So I was excited
Yeah.
about that. So I'm excited to see how it's gonna go.
What's
Are you
going to
surprised about?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Y'all so
Were you
eager. Look.
surprised? Right. Were you
Aw.
surprised about like anything you were talking about? Like we're like, bitch, oh, I didn't even think I was about to get into this. I guess this is bothering me.
um, I I was actually she actually helped me realize something, and I was like, bitch, in the first 20 minutes, all right. Um,
That's my sis. Look.
you eating this for me. So she actually helped me realize something, and by the end of it, because I told her like I need help with communication, the whole shit I told y'all that I'm not really about to go ham about, but
Hmm.
she helped me realize something, and I was like, bitch, I would have never thought it was that,
Yeah.
Wow.
and I was able to take it back to my husband, like, well, gag, this is what sis told me, and boom, 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 boom. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy so far. And she was like, and then she thanked me for like being open, and she was like, you're very honest for like this being the first meeting. And I'm like, girl, this is not my first go around, but
Yeah.
it's been years, and there's no point in me trying to come into this and not like tell you the tea, because that's like
Yeah.
wasting both of our time. So I was happy that she also thanked me, because I was like, bitch, well, thank you.
Y'all are like
um
wait, I just want to say y'all are inspiring me. I've been always saying that I needed to go to therapy as well, but I haven't found like I guess I got to do a lot of research because I haven't found the right space for me to even get there. But
Yeah.
y'all are all of or all I'm sorry, all attending therapy and stuff, and it's like an inspiration for me to even get into it. So I'm gonna check it out. I gotta find some things for me to do because I feel like sometimes my mind be. That's what I said when I got on here earlier. I was saying that today was a weird day, and I'm tired of having weird days and not getting things off my chest that I need to get off and I can't get off to my friends and I just need somebody else. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna look into therapy.
Yeah.
Girl, you need that unbiased opinion. She don't know you, she don't
Right.
know them,
Yeah.
Yes,
and
that's what
it's
I
not
need.
given. It's given a
Yeah.
hole in the wall, bitch.
Yeah. And I
So
think it's yeah, I definitely need to do my
it
research on
also
it.
took me months, because I've been trying to find one. So
Right.
don't like feel like, oh, I didn't find one right now. It's not gonna
Oh no, no,
be.
no. Oh no, baby,
No,
I'm gonna take my
it
time.
took me
Yeah.
a cute little beat.
Because I'm a lot myself. So I already know when someone gets into my tea, they're gonna be like, okay, well let me okay. Yeah, because that's what I feel like I'm gonna get. All
Right.
right. Yeah, because I know
Buckle
what I
up.
give. Oh yes. Buckle up.
I fucking live. I'm so proud of you, niece. I think that for you to be so, well, I don't want to stun you or anything, but you're so young. And I just wish that I had like just the sense of self that you have and you know where you want to go. I feel like you know the things that you want and need to fix. And it's so beautiful to see like a young person seek those answers. And I wish I was as motivated and driven and educated as you are at 25. So I live.
Thank you. Miss Mama's
Yes,
done been through
yes.
some things, and she tired of going through them things.
Right, Miss Mamas.
No shade, no shade. This week for me has been a breeze. Like, I'm in a really happy space. The only thing that I am unhappy about is my job. I feel like I say that every week, but it is what it is. Um, I'm looking forward to going to Miami next week, and
Mm.
I'm really, really hoping that it's gonna be like the time that I need to like get away and just recenter and refocus. I'm doing amazing in school. I finally got on the good foot.
Congratulations.
Thank you, bitch. I finally got on the good foot with school and just time management. I definitely can improve in the areas of time management, but at least I kind of have like a flow where I feel as though like I have everything handled and I'm not overwhelmed. Um, yeah, bitch, no complaints. As I always say, happy to be back to do it again for another week. Get into y'all, get into the listeners, and bitch, that's it. That's it.
Shout out to
So,
that.
bitch, yes, we gonna go ahead and get into the motherfucking breakdown. Oh, this is actually right on target because since this is the Ask Him episode and we're going to be giving out advice, the breakdown is what is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Damn.
What's C.S. Madison that says she said, "Bitch, suck a dick."
Suck a dick.
Get a job.
Get a job. If the girl
own a business, bitch.
Own a business, okay? Shout out to T.S. Madison, bitch. She set the trend. Nah, suck a dick. Oh my god, I'm screaming.
Get a job.
Oh my
I
god.
can't. I'm gonna start off and say that before I moved here, I was asking so many people, what it was like to live in New York. Going back and forth with the indecision of like moving here and relocating from Virginia. And I just remember, I think it was Twiggy. She was just like, "Girl, hit it," and I was like, "But Twig, hit it." But Twig, hit it, and like there was the best advice just because wow, I probably would be in Virginia just gagging like, girl, having like a big what if moment and like a big regret moment. And I just think about like if I would have come here, moved here, failed, I could have definitely moved back home. But there wasn't any room for me to like not move here. I would have been depressed and devastated. And I'm just so glad that I decided to step out on faith and just I really did hit it, bitch. No shade. So that's the best advice that I've been given. If you are ever in indecision about like relocating or whatever, I just want to say plan it out, but don't overthink it. You're never gonna have that perfect amount of money saved. You're never gonna have that perfect job to relocate. Oh, and let me not say that. Most people don't. But it's just like, girl, don't let it rest on all of those things. If you want to relocate, do your research, plan well, and hit it, bitch. So that was my best advice.
She said, "Dick so good, make a bitch relocate."
Relocate. Who's next, bitch? y'all ain't been giving no good advice.
Look, I just feel like I can't remember like a specific quote or like a moment where
verbatim
somebody like ate it for me, but I was like, bitch, I'm taking this on for the rest of my life. But there's just something about how like unapologetic my mother kind of put me in a place to be that I just take with me everywhere. And it's just moments throughout life where she's told me like, do not take that shit from nobody, do not do this, like don't let people walk over you, and just like a build up, like a snowball effect of shit that she has told me throughout life that I didn't realize until like I was an adult. And I was just like, bitch, I'm fat, I'm eating it, can't nobody tell me shit, and nobody is ever gonna talk to me, no way. And yeah, that's all I could think about, because like I literally watch her and I'm like, a huge part of who I am and how I like move about things is because of how she brought me up. Like, bitch, do not let nobody talk to you crazy, and bitch, don't nobody get to talk to me crazy. So yeah, just like being unapologetic and not taking nobody shit from Mother Kenya.
Mother Kenya.
I fucking live. I just recently gave a coworker some advice, and it was more or less to like just rely on yourself. I think oftentimes we go to friends and family for like this guidance and this advice, and for us to for them to tell us if we're doing the right thing or on the right path. And it's just like, you know what? No, you don't get me wrong, you always like want that support and you want that listening ear, but ultimately it comes down to what you can do. Like you've gotten yourself this far and believe and understand that you can get yourself to the finish line, you know? And that's what I told my coworker that because I feel like no shade to her, she's always like again seeking outside not validation, but just
That girl is
wanting
giving validation.
well, just wanting people to tell her like she's on the right path. And it's just like, well, no, sis, only you can tell yourself that you're on the right path, you know? And so yeah, it was a beautiful moment because she didn't take it as like a read or shade or anything. And I think we all need to understand it and hear it. And it's something that I tell myself. It's just like we're always second guessing ourselves. And it's just like, no, bitch, you motherfucking got this, ho. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Any advice? I love y'all.
I think you're key. I think the best advice I got was when I was coming out of the closet, I guess you want to say. I had a conversation with one of my favorite aunts, and my other aunt hates that I call her my favorite aunt, but she was, and what she is, excuse me. She is. She had to remind me of that on her birthday or whatever. But anyway, my favorite aunt gave me the advice to be myself. Now, granted, when you come out of the closet, you're all like scared, you're afraid of people going to say, and I also had a lot of people against me. And I was just like, oh my God, my personality, this and the third, I have to think about so many things. But it was just her solid advice to be myself. And this is exactly why I always say personality is key. Be yourself, be humble, be respectful, be positive, spread all those good things because being yourself is all you have.
Yeah.
And if you eliminate all the other things that you got going on and focus on what you got going on and just do you and be yourself and living your truth, you'll be fine. So with her telling me that just boosted my confidence. I'm like, well, bitch, I already thought I was a fab girl. I thought I was doing it then. And then you got, your elder, your aunt, or someone like that understands what you're going through. She's not, she's not gay, but she understands that it's a lot to handle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she just took me under her wing and was like, yo, just do what you got to do, be yourself, and don't give a fuck about what nobody else got to say about you. And from that day forward, and me coming out of the closet, bitch, this is what you get. This is it. So yeah.
Shout
out to my aunt. Shout out to my aunt Marcia.
Look, I forgot. I'm sorry. I fucking live. The girls is reading me in the chat, y'all. Y'all can't see it. Oh my God. Laquan, what you got for us?
I feel like the best advice I've ever been given was by Nicki Minaj. I've been carrying this with me in every room that I walk into mentally. It's not always so easy to exercise, but for years and years, ever since she said it, I just have been thinking about it. And I always, yes, ma'am. I always bring it up like it's something I said, like I invented it. And it's like I always tell people, bitch, when Nicki Minaj said if I would have had accepted pickle juice, I would be drinking pickle juice. And the way that just hit me so hard, and I was just imagining a bitch drinking a cup of pickle juice and just being tight, just mad about it. Cause bitch, I took it and I had to drink this nasty shit. And it's like, I have tasted the pickle juice metaphorically so many times. And it's like true shit. If I would accept it, I would have to drink it.
No shade.
And the times that I have drank it and just been unhappy as fuck when I just shouldn't have accepted whatever it is. And I just feel like this advice is so applicable everywhere with work, with niggas, with friends, with like just everything, you know? And so, yeah, that is what I would say. That's what I would say. Also, Jasmine Sullivan, runner up, and she said, "Get it together, bitch."
I fucking live. Oh my God, I'm so happy. We've been asking y'all to write in for us to help y'all out and give y'all some advice, some advisement. And we finally got some emails. First of all, I want to apologize because we had been receiving emails, but my lady has just checked. So shout out to y'all. We are, again, I read myself, my lady. And so we got into the emails and we have some answers for y'all, baby. So I'm really excited. I am going to go first. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now I cannot. These ran me a couple weeks ago, and every time I say it now, I like laugh. I bust out laughing because bitch, it is literally the funniest thing. Okay, so we're gonna keep it all anonymous. I am the subject of the email is linked to sibling versus sibling. So if you wrote in about this is your question. So it says, so I'm the oldest out of 8 kids, and recently my baby sister asked if she could move in with me. Her and our parents were not getting along. She's 21, I'm 30. Normally I would have been all for it because I know how our mother gets down and in normally the backbone of the family and keep everyone level-headed. But as of late, I've taken steps back and let them be grown and a hot mess on their own. And in truth, she has been wilding the fuck out, and I told her no. Our other siblings think I'm in the wrong, but none of them have offered to let her move in to their house, and I can feel like I've done enough at my job. I've done enough as my job as a brother. I'm sorry, I'm proofreading this as I read it. I live on the other side of the country, and they are in Georgia. And when I say I have went above and beyond, I mean just from co-signing for cars, paying rent, bonding them out of jail, sending gas, lunch money, all this year, I've had enough and I'm putting my foot down. I don't feel like I need to, nor do I want her in my space. And that's part of the reason I moved from the start, just to start over. My question is, am I in the wrong for saying no? I love my family, but they are draining me mentally and emotionally, and I don't want it to turn around back on me financially. Thank you, XOXO.
Oh my God, I want to go first.
Oh, I wanted to too, because I was like, that family part is what got me. But go ahead, Laquan, you can have it. Go ahead, baby.
It's short. Save some for yourself, honey. Save some for yourself, truly, because if she's not even in your house and you're exhausted and stressed and mentally drained, girl, no. They're gonna have to hug, make up. She's gonna have to get an apartment. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, she can't come over. You're gonna resent her. You're gonna be mean to her. She like if you end up letting her come over, literally, you don't have to accept it, bitch. Don't be stuck with no damn pickle juice of a sister. Bitch, she can come over for tea or a cocktail, but she can't. We're not staying. You can't sleep here.
Not a cocktail. She come for a cocktail. She might stay.
Yeah, she might stay for the cocktail.
She
might stay for that cocktail.
It's giving tea.
She's 21. She's 21 and she's tight. Where they live at? If they in New York, she can get home. Call a car.
Here she go. What if she ain't got? Wait a minute.
No, she says they live in Georgia and she live on the other side. So that means if I come all the way to the other side for drinks, I ain't going back.
I'm not going home. I'm staying.
No shade. It's giving brother. I'm staying.
Well, hot chocolate, bitch. Some apple slices.
No shade.
Well, I wanted to connect with the fact that he said that the family was kind of like personally draining him. I'm in that same space, and I've learned that I had to start saying no to a lot of things that I've been saying yes to. People saying, oh, I need you for this, I need you for that. And I had to be like, I can't do that because I got to focus on me. And no, I don't want to deal with all the drama and stuff that's fucking up my energy. So I would say leave your sister where she at. Don't let her come live with you because all of that energy she's bringing, you're really not here for anyway. You put that in a letter, baby. So go on, tell your sister to go somewhere else. If you want to help her out to find another place, that'd be great too. You can do that.
Yeah, that's cute. I second that.
Sibling versus sibling. You seem like you already know the answer. You already look. You seem like you know the answer. It seemed like you already said your parents be doing shows. They be doing stunts and shows. They be running sets. It seems like you've moved to get away from the negativity that that is your family. And
just from the subject line alone.
Come on.
And I would not be pressed and or concerned with anybody as far as living with me that's family. Again, you've moved away from the family to kind of refresh yourself and have a fresh start. You seem like you're also just working on setting boundaries in your 30s with family. And it's just like until you have those things down pat for yourself, you don't need to mess up that equation. You don't need to add or subtract from it. You need to pay little, sis. I'm sorry. I've been little sis. I've been the hot mess sibling. Pay them.
Yeah.
They have to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
And it's just like, also, let's just play with it for a little bit. Hypothetically, if you did decide to let her move in, what are the house rules? Is she paying rent?
What's gonna happen? Yeah, you gotta think about all those things.
You know, even if you do set those things in place, is she gonna abide by those rules? And then, you know, if your answer to those hypothetical questions are no, then once again, we've arrived back at the answer of you don't need to let her move in.
We sorry,
I know.
And you don't need to feel bad about it. You don't need to feel bad about it.
Absolutely not. Do not feel bad about it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do not feel bad.
They're not entitled to your home.
At all. Miss Thing, I would take my melatonin and go to bed. in my shit, you know, that I can afford, bitch. It's no shade.
Well, that was kind of shady, but
oh well, no, it's no shade. It's just like, you know.
Listen, it's a little hard truth in every little story you tell. Listen, sister need to hear that. If she spread this message that we giving her to her sister, I'm pretty sure her sister, as she grows up, will understand.
Let me tell you, I love my family. Talk to my mom anywhere between 2 to 3 times a day, but that is able to exist because I live 6 hours away from my family. You know, if I stayed in the thick of it, I probably wouldn't talk to nobody because it's all a hot ghetto mess. No shade. Yeah. I don't want to be a part of it.
Talk about it.
So that's what that is. Aaron, niece, did you have anything to add?
Did you want to take something else? Okay. So here I go being extra. The title should have been sibling versus family. It should have gave son versus everyone else, because not you bailing the girls out of jail, giving the girls lunch money.
Okay.
The fact that you needed to
the lunch money part.
Yeah, the lunch money, like girls don't got $10 for Chipotle. It's not. Yeah. But you want to move in. So the girls is not paying rent, because if I'm bailing the girls out of jail and I'm giving them money to make it through the day, they're not coming into my space, and then they're not paying rent. They're not buying. Now I gotta buy 2 grocery runs. Now I gotta feed 2 mouths.
Oh no, they would be eating what the fuck I got in my house. I ain't buying no 2 grocery runs for shit. Bitch, you go eat what's up in here. You go get your own shit.
But essentially, like, if they start eating up my food, I gotta buy more food. And that's what he was saying. Like, now I don't want to go in debt. One thing you got to do is protect your space, protect your energy. You moved across the country to be across the country. And if your parents don't want to deal with a child that they gave birth to, baby, it's not for you to take up. Like, I understand that you want to support, but if you supporting the whole family, you can't do nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, you supporting if what you're saying that you supporting to your best ability, then that's what you're doing. Protect your energy, protect your space. Do not let nobody in that house. If she want to come spend the night, she could spend the night.
That might be a mistake, because she spend the night, but she might end up staying.
And put her on a bus back home.
Girl, that's gonna be
you pay for the round trip. Make sure you buy the ticket to go back home when you buy the ticket to get to you, so she knows when she's leaving. But protect your space and protect your energy, because you deserve what you earn, what you're working forward. If I move across I live in another state. I don't even live with my family, so it's not even given. It's not even given that.
Don't buy her no bus ticket. Don't buy no bus ticket. Don't buy no bus ticket though.
All right, what he said.
Get that part.
What he said. Yeah.
I just feel like I'm more in tune to, like, I feel like there are people out there that you help in those instances, family and friends, and it's just like, if I see you, maybe let's say she was 21 in school doing a thing and just, you know, really, really out there grinding.
Working her little part-time job, like. But he said that she's wilding out, that the parents is giving you gotta get out. You're not about to get kicked out and come to my shit.
Why?
No, man.
You sound like my mama.
Not the parent. Look.
Yeah. You sound like my mom. Well, baby, there was a reason that she got kicked out, and she ain't coming to my house.
It's giving park bench no shade until she figures it out.
Park
bench. For me, it's not even like if she was doing good and she was in school grinding or whatever. She really doesn't have to earn it. I'm just exhausted. It don't matter what,
Oh,
if you're in school, if you grind or not, bitch. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I don't
all
have
that,
it
all
for
them,
you,
also.
all
sweetie.
them details.
You could
Yeah.
you could be straight A's, honey, virgin, married, whatever you want. Beyonce's assistant. But girl, if I'm tired and I don't got the space,
Well, child, if she's
you know,
Beyonce's sister, she damn
congrats.
sure wouldn't need no help from her brother. Now listen,
Hope she wouldn't.
my brother.
She's
I am.
Beyonce assistant. I might make a little space.
I might need to go live with my right.
I might make a little room.
Come on, girl, you come on up in
Maybe
here.
that's why she's walling out, because she's feeling it.
Girl.
Make a little space. No shade.
Sibling versus sibling. I hope that your situation fixes itself. I really hope that you stand in some of the healing and just the boundaries that it seems like you're setting for yourself. No shade. Family is always going to be family. So if they want to have an attitude, let them have an attitude. Y'all still family.
That's all right. That's all right. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna let Laquan take it away for the next question.
Not you gagging.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. I need some water first.
Yeah, because it's a little lengthy.
Bitch, a whole gallon? Oh my god, you're so extra.
Girl, that's the tea though. That's to get you right though. Come on, gallon of water.
Honey. Okay. Hi guys. I am submitting something that I need advice for. So I went to France in the summer of 2018. I met this guy that I really liked. We exchanged socials and I left and came back to America. I genuinely didn't think I would hear from him, but I did. He reached out to me and we started talking. I believe I was 20 and he was 23 at the time. I've never dated or been with anyone before, and with him, everything seemed so perfect. We talked up until the end of the year, up until the next year, but then we fell off. Nothing bad happened. We just stopped messaging each other. He's also not heavily active on his social medias. His Snapchat score was literally 13. Not 1300, not 130, but 13. In my heart, I still knew I wanted to marry this guy, and I would tell friends and family I'm going to marry this guy. Fast forward to 2020, I tried to message him with the social / number that I did have of his, and nothing. I was finally able to track him down on Facebook. We've been talking again ever since, but it doesn't feel the same like how it did when we first started talking. Our conversations are dry. He doesn't reach out like he used to, it seems. Also, because I've never been in a relationship before, I don't know if he likes me, and I don't know how to tell him I like him. How should I go about this? I had a friend try to hit him up on social media, but he's not really active on social media, like I said. The only thing is, with Facebook, you can see when the last time someone was on there. I hope you guys can give me some advice on whether or not it be on the show as to how to navigate this. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Okay.
Girl.
Who's starting?
I'm just gonna come out straight out the gate and say this doesn't sound promising, boo. Y'all.
No, ma'am.
This doesn't sound,
baby.
This doesn't sound appetizing. It doesn't sound promising. It doesn't sound like anything is gonna happen past y'all messing each other on Facebook. Niece.
Yeah.
Pick me.
Girl.
Okay. So I was confused. I'm not trying to read, but I always sound like I'm reading. When you said I don't know if I was 20 and he was a certain age, like
23.
that was already sending me like you didn't know how old you was. But if we taking it to like the mentality when you like 20 and you just meet this guy and you telling your friends and your family like, bitch, I'm gonna marry him.
Yeah.
I know you was head over heels, Miss Thing, and you was young and you was in love, but it wasn't giving that for him.
I was about to say,
it was not giving that for him because he paid his dust after you dashed.
Yeah.
And then after you found him again, he paid his dust again. So it's to pay him dust. And like we've said in the past, like when people want to communicate with you, they will find a will and a way. The same way you found his Facebook, and you got your friend to write him.
You got your friend on it.
You wanted to communicate with him, girl. You found a way to find him, but he did not find you. And even when you found him, he was paying you dust. So pay him dust.
It was.
I don't
It was
care.
a
I
disconnect.
don't care how much somebody don't like social media. They could like your phone number. They could like your WhatsApp. They could like your Instagram DM.
It's giving something.
It's giving.
They
Yeah.
if there's a will, they will find a way, and he's not trying to will or way. So
Yeah.
pay him us.
And he was already giving you. Go ahead.
And honestly, when you 20, it's just given. You was probably really just feeling it. Like you was in another country. Like
Right.
It was given the full fantasy. It was given. It's giving me the last episode of Sex and the City when Carrie went to Paris and she thought she was gonna live up her fantasy and she had. That's what it's giving me. I mean, without her man coming to get her at the end, but that's what it's giving me.
This is the key.
That part was thing.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it was more
child.
love. It was more lust than love, baby. Cause he didn't definitely didn't connect with you, baby. He let your ass go, girl.
My thing, honey, is
yeah.
we're not chasing these niggas. We're not looking for them. Just I don't want to know. We already no. Why am I dick? No, you don't. You set yourself up for that kind of stuff when you're digging and you can tell what it is. You're not being honest with yourself. You can tell he's not giving it no energy. And I applaud you for trying. And, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it turns into something. Maybe he's going through something. I don't know. But I just I have in my little dating experience with niggas, just not chasing you. I'm not looking at your story after we stop talking. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to see. I'm not chasing you because I've done the chase thing, and and sometimes it works. I'm sure, but bitch, be honest with yourself. If it's not giving something, don't give it too much energy. Be open to love, try it out, whatever. But if you know it's not giving, and you feel it, you wouldn't have to search that hard. If he was down for it.
Yeah, I don't have any hypotheticals for this one. I just really, again, I'm just gonna reiterate, like, you just seemed like you need to stop wasting your time. Us spend this crazy amount of time together, and then when we go back to our countries or our home countries, it's given pay it. So but yeah, maybe
the Snapchat score.
The Snapchat scores what took me out. I'm like, baby, 13.
It took me out.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what that
means.
That's
delete the account.
Yeah, because you get a good score on Snapchat for just being active for 2 days, bitch. 13.
So I
don't know what is high. Sure.
Oh, so this is back in 2018. So that means now he's now he's 23 and this person is 26. And so essentially, girl, you too young to be trying to get married, bitch. You need to be out here running these motherfucking niggas' pockets. You need to be.
I knew she was coming.
Right.
I knew it.
Let me tell you.
I knew.
Aaron is the 1 in a million. that statistic. That needle in the motherfucking gay haystack. The motherfucking gay needle in the gay haystack, bitch. That shit ain't happening to all of us walking down the motherfucking street, bitch. And that's on Niece. That's my niece. I love Niece Peace to pieces, honey. But girl, you need to be out here motherfucking sucking dick, running these niggas left and right, getting yacked from the motherfucking back. But no, I'm really
falling out. Oh my god.
There's so much about. We talked about this last episode, and I kind of went off a little bit. But getting off the topic, hair. I hate as young gay men. We kind of we often imitate these straight relationships, and it's just if you choose to get married, that's something that you can totally do. But I feel like we'd be so pressed at times to have it all at such a young age. And it's just well, girl, you just came out of the closet a year ago. It wasn't a between. I'm so sorry. I have to remember that we have a larger audience. But
it wasn't the between.
Oh, the name is I thought it was just the name. I don't want to say his or her name just because this is anonymous. But
Wow.
Bitch,
So pay all the shit we said. Pay what we said, but no, girl.
No. I mean, she can still she can still run the streets.
You right.
Do whatever
you
can
run
the
streets. Get that dick.
Yeah.
Get them things. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It still don't chase these niggas, and it's still you should be fucking and sucking.
Yeah. You should be fucking and sucking.
No chasing. Yeah. Let them chase your knees.
It seems like you have the money and/or the access to travel abroad. So Paris, by all means, continue to do that. You seem like a very educated,
meet somebody else, honey.
Cultured person. Get out here and meet these niggas. So yeah,
Let's go to Jamaica this time. This summer. Summer's coming up. It's almost here. Let's go to Jamaica and meet another nigga.
Jamaica, but girl, I don't find no man in Jamaica. Girl.
No shade.
And go
like
them
one night.
And then ghost them.
Oh, so you gonna tell her that?
I love it. I love it. I fucking love it.
If you're not feeling the vibe, you're allowed to leave. Shit.
Okay.
Okay,
you're
now.
allowed to change your mind, bitch. I wasn't feeling it no more. Sorry. Communicate that if you can, but if you can't, like this young man obviously couldn't, then bitch, sorry. You could. Did you think it was working out?
Yeah.
She thought no. She thought it was eating it. Whatever they was going through was eating it for her.
But
and when I say her, I speak gender neutral.
Right.
It was eating it because I be thinking about like shit when I was 20 and like everything was eating it for me when I was 20, bitch. Niggas could have smiled at me for 30 seconds and I was like, bitch, I'm eating it. So like,
right, but what about now?
She was abroad, bitch. She was eating snails and shit. She was eating it, bitch. She had a nigga in another country. Pre-COVID.
But it's 3 years later though.
Right, it's 3 years later, and she still want it.
Still feeling it.
Yeah,
no.
It was really eating it for her. Like she can't get out of that. Like, bitch.
I wish he would have sent us a picture or something, so we would have known. Yeah, girl, I'd have been like, girl, well, maybe you know what? Maybe.
Okay,
bitch, maybe message him one more time.
I feel like
one more time,
I feel like I know who she's talking about too. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Oh Lord,
you been to Paris before?
I probably shit.
Okay, probably.
Maybe so.
I know some ghost ass niggas who be going to France, who've been to France.
Well,
might be the same niggas. And I was also gonna say that niggas love a little pen pal situation, a little fake anonymous, quick kind of thing. And it's kind of in like a romantic way, but it's confusing. I don't know. It's a different kind of romantic than like falling in love and living happily ever after. Some people like oh, I had like a moment with somebody in this period of time, and then like I let it go away, and it was just nice, and I have it in my heart forever. And that's like a thing too. But like my biggest thing is just make sure you're paying attention. I understand like it felt like it was given, but you saying it don't feel like it's given now, so.
It was never given.
I don't know.
It was never right. It was never given.
And maybe it was given for a little bit, but it's not now, and you know that now. And even with the ghosting, the disappearing thing, or whatever, it wasn't given.
Yeah.
So we don't.
It was the friend reaching out for me.
It was the. I wanted somebody to touch on that. The friend. Your friend.
No,
reach out and to get, girl,
she wanted to make sure. She was like, "Well, bitch, let me make sure he's not just ignoring me and that he's just not on the. He's just not." You gonna
probably ask your friend, "How did you get my information?"
Yeah,
I had a friend recently who asked me to text somebody to see if she was blocked or not.
I wish my friend would. I wish my friend would ask me to do some shit like that. Hit that nigga up.
No.
This reminds me of what Laquan was talking about, but listener. The person you wrote in this question, I want you to do a favor for me. I want you to go to YouTube. I want you to type in Sex in the City and type in expiration dating. But this reminds me of the expiration dating episode. And a lot of people are really into expiration dating. But essentially, like you meet someone like on a trip or something, and like it comes with an expiration date. So like you're totally in it. You give your all. But it's only for like 3 weeks. So that's part
of the allure.
That is part of the allure. So you have on one end, you do have that person that you're romantically like head over heels for, but on the other hand, this person is possibly like leaving you in X amount of time, and they're not going to think about you outside of X amount of time. So
wow, I'm triggered. I'm triggered, by the way.
No, real thing.
No shade.
It's a real thing, you know.
Yeah, I'm a little triggered, but yes, go on.
Yeah, and that's the very distant cousin of ghosting. You know, I honestly think it's a form of ghosting too. You know, but different topic. We're gonna go ahead on to our last question. I believe Niece has that for us. Hey, Bish.
Hey, right.
Yeah, my daughter pulled up on me real quick.
Okay.
Alrighty. Mic check.
Okay.
Oh my God.
The girls got a new mic because I felt like my audio was given. It was given that trip. It was given that trip to Paris.
Oh my God. I can't.
I can't with
you. This question, you know when you got to read aloud in class?
Right. It's given very much of that.
Yeah. It's given. This question is from Mr. J. All right. So, bam. I don't really have many gay friends, and listening to your podcast every week, especially during the pandemic, really helps me feel less alone. My question is in the same realm of that. The only gay friend that I have is my best friend, and he doesn't like gay people because he chooses to focus on all the negative stereotypes about the community. So talking about anything remotely related to the community annoys him. My straight friends hold the same views, and at home, I wouldn't say my parents and siblings aren't supportive, but it's like, I'll support you in anything that you do, and I just don't want to see or hear about any of it kind of way. I started to branch out and try to find more things in the community pre-pandemic, but now that it just seems impossible where I live. Corona is still coming for the girls hardcore, key. So most things are still closed down. And I still live with my parents, but I'm working on my way out. My question is, how do you guys meet? How did you guys meet? And what advice can you give someone who is looking to have a gay friend group, but can't seem to find any real support from those around him? Also, it's a question about the playlist, which I need to curate, but
right.
The girls have been asking and I just haven't done it, but I'm gonna do it. It's coming. So yeah,
it's coming.
It's coming, baby. Don't put a date on it, though. It's coming.
So first of all, Mr. Johnson, how you doing?
Hey.
I want to say first of all, I really love questions like this just because I find it that, you know, we're in a time where, like, depending on where you live at, you may not have any gay clubs. Also, depending on where you live at, if you're like on the apps or social media, a lot of gay people may not live around you for you to have that resource. So I want to apologize and say I'm so sorry that the only gay friend that you have is homophobic, it seems.
Okay, there you go.
In its own in his person. And unfortunately, a lot of gay men have a lot of internalized homophobia that they have to work through and work out of. Last week we talked about some of us still have shackles on our feet and battles that we're trying to fight. And I'm not going to point fingers, but what I will say is the reason why I'm able to speak from the place that I speak from, and I'm able to be the person that I am in the gay community is because I've had friends in the community, gay friends in the community that support me wholeheartedly and uplift not only me, myself, but other gay people in the community. And I can't imagine what it is to be around a person like that just because I that's something that I personally can't tolerate, you know?
Yeah.
And so again, I do understand that not having many friends, you covet those relationships even when they're problematic, you know? And so I'm not gonna tell you to stop being friends with your best friend, but I do implore you to maybe challenge him on the shit that he says, you know, because when the queens go unchecked, they become monsters. I'll let somebody else go because I have to dissect this because it was a lot that he said. but I wanted to hit on that first.
It was a lot for me too.
Yeah.
Anybody walking?
Okay.
Well, we met through my partner was a fan of the podcast and introduced me to the podcast, and then we then we interviewed them for like a project, and that's how we met. So kind of through work, through art, honestly, is how we met. Through the podcast, doing the work they were doing, and then just like my network, like noticing that a lot of like my friends, a lot of my closest gay friends, almost all of them, I met through like working and doing community based work. That's just how they noticed like something I was creating artistically or something, and that's kind of how the connection ended up being made. I would say that art and just being in the community or like trying to become in the community is how I met all my friends. So you really do got to go for it. Don't let you can stay at home. You can stay friends with sis if they make you comfortable and they make you happy or whatever. But if not, you can move on. But regardless if you stay friends with them or not, you should branch out. Go to some Zoom event or something. It's harder now because we can't really congregate in person.
COVID.
But yeah, so that's a tough one. I guess that's a different thing to address.
Yeah, I feel so bad when we
finding ways together.
I feel bad when we give advice because it's just like we live in New York City and it ain't nothing but if New York City shit, they got a bunch of gay niggas. So it's just like it's easier for us to kind of all come together, and that's one of the reasons why I moved here. It's just the resources and just being around other people that look and act and speak like me. But I think what you said the most is for me, I had to be a Kickstarter. When I came here, I knew I wanted to do a podcast, and I just started reaching out to the girls. We connected, and we created, and it was beautiful. And I don't think that would have happened as fast had I lived anywhere else, specifically like in Virginia. But I also think about back to my book club. It was just about just the need to have friends, but also like just being around people that look like me and just had the same interests as I had. So it's just like, okay, well, girl, if ain't nobody else gonna pull girls together, I guess I gotta be a bitch. So it does require you to be a little extroverted in a sense, and unfortunately, we are going through COVID, so it's 10 times harder to connect. And I think about dating too. I don't know how the girls are dating during COVID, but that's a challenge as well. And hey, so I would say social media is always a good start. When I think about apps like Twitter, like girl, I knew the first person when I started the podcast, Stevie was the first person that I hit up just because I have been following him for years. We had an amazing rapport, and I just wanted to get into her more. So it's just like, if you are interested in someone and becoming their friend, bitch, reach out to them. Don't be creepy and weird and be like, oh, let's be best friends. But like, start a conversation.
I think one thing that worked for me, and just as Malik just explained, is very much I have an infectious personality. So when you get around people who are out there and going and chatting and just making up conversations and just being, themselves, that's the people that you need to be around. I think that's how I built my whole friend circle. Like everyone's like, Stevie is like, girl, she's the key. She cutting up. She doing this. If you get around those type of people and that's what you connect to, those are the people that you're supposed to be around. Now that friend you got, I know
I try not to talk about people.
I'm sorry, and listen, I'm that girl. I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna read. I'm just waiting.
I'm just reading. I'm gonna read a little bit too. You need to let that friend go. I know that's your best friend, baby, but that's not your best friend. Because any friend that come around you should not be telling you when you're having discussions about being yourself, bring all the negative shit into the picture. You guys are both probably living the same exact lifestyle because you're both gay. Didn't he say he was gay? He did say that, correct? Y'all gonna live the same shit. So whatever negativity he's bringing into it, that's probably his personal problems, but he don't need to bring that into your life because you're probably living as you telling us that you're living positive. You want to make friends, you want to do all that, but that ain't a friend. You need to let him go. He got to go. That energy is off, baby.
Well,
you are really a fool.
But you could put your friend onto some people. You go make your friends and be like, and you know, you might see that gay people are more than a monolith of a couple of stereotypes. Because
Yeah.
honestly, whatever stereotypes that he thinks that gay men are, it's probably everybody's like that. But it seems like we're such a small body of people that you notice it a little bit more. But that doesn't mean that's what we all are. We're not all like messy or what. I don't even know what the stereotypes of gay men are anymore.
Yeah.
But we aren't all that. We aren't all of those things. All of us are not those things, you know? Because just like you wouldn't you don't like every straight person. Like everybody's different, girl. Come on. Don't. But
I got done, so I can read.
All right, so I'm not gonna read the whole time. What I can say, just to like answer the question thoroughly, the first part really resonated with me. Just like for me, I didn't have a lot of like queer friends, or even the queer friends I had weren't like Black, so that was just something I had to like come to terms with. And I'm like, bitch, I need more people that look like me around me. So I started listening to the podcast. I started reaching out to people, and I was already, me and Stevie were already following each other. That's how I ended up meeting everyone else. So that answers that question. But she kept retweeting the podcast on the timeline, and I was like, bitch, let me tune in. Like, let me see what it's given. And it was given, it's given now she's a host.
Right.
So, it's given now
she's a host. See how things work, bitch? See how things work?
It's something like that, just to piggyback off of what they were saying, like you really have to immerse yourself in it. It may seem hard, especially on social media, especially being around. I've already had the quote unquote group of gay friends, and I honestly don't speak to any of them anymore. And that just whole like searching for the group dynamic never really worked for me. So what I'm gonna say is you might have to go through trial and error. You're gonna meet people. It's gonna seem like it's going fine, and it may go great. Some people it may go left with. I would just say don't get discouraged if you meet people that you feel like were your friends, and it ends up being left. Or don't let your friends' stereotypical ideas feed into anything when shit does go left, because that's the first thing he's gonna look for. You make a gay friend, and then it's given a quote unquote stereotype that he thought the girls was gonna give, and then he's gonna give, well, bitch, I told you that's what the girls give. Don't listen to her. That internalized homophobia shit gotta go. She got some shit she got to work through.
Her own.
On her own, because obviously you're taking the step to like get out there, and that's beautiful. Don't listen to that friend. I personally would say stop talking to her. You don't gotta listen to me, but you already have to deal with your family, like not fully accepting you or only dealing with you and not letting you like bring niggas around or just like brushing you under the rug. So you shouldn't have to choose people that are around you like friends and they doing the same thing. I don't think that's fair to you. I don't think you should have people around you that don't uplift you or uplift people in your community or even put you in a space to reach out to other people. I think that's late. And if your friend listens to the podcast, friend, that's late. You're late for that. Yeah, so immerse yourself in the community, reach out to people, and just be a key. Like I was literally tweeting today, I need to engage more because I be tweeting, but I don't respond to tweets. And I do like tweets, but I don't be like responding to people's shit. And then it's like, girl, when nobody's reaching out to me, and it's like, girl, you got to give what you want to get. So just start reaching out to people. I think this was an amazing first step. Just like seeing how we met and how we, got to know people. My gay best friend I met when I was 15. So like, that's another thing. I meet a lot of people through work. I rarely meet people through the socials because I'm not really a social girl. As much as I may seem like I'm a social girl, I'm not really a social girl.
Yeah.
But I have met some friends on the socials, and and I'm one of the girls like, bitch, if you tweet me every other day or every few days, if I see you in the street, you better say hi. No shade. It's not giving you liking my tweet, you tweeting me, you responded to my stories, and then I see you in the club and it's giving side eye. No, ma'am, no him. I'm gonna be like, hey, girl.
Yeah, I'm that girl.
What's tea?
Hey, bitch. We treated me earlier today, bitch. You know what's up? Hey.
Bitch, you was just in my live this morning.
Hello.
That's how me and August became friends. We were following each other on Twitter. Bitch, me and Damien was out and about at Trappy Hour. August was in there. And I was like, bitch, don't I motherfucking follow you, girl?
Yeah.
Me and August have been like this since, and that's like one of my good Judies. So I was also gonna say again, I don't know where you live at, Mr. Johnson, but I would recommend that you Google just like maybe an LGBTQ center in your town or your city, and usually the LGBTQ center will just have a lot of events and socials and gatherings that you may can connect. I think about all of the community
And
spaces.
don't take your friend with you.
Yeah, don't take your friend. Don't take your friend with you. You know,
Bring
fill
him
it
with.
out.
He probably need to go.
Well, look. Well, this is also the thing. So I don't want to get ahead of myself, but yeah, search the centers in your city. I was also gonna say though, I really want you to update us with this journey, because I often find out that friends get jealous once you start making those connections. You know, because obviously it seems like Mr. Johnson doesn't know where to meet friends, so it's just like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna hang out with my best friend. But as soon as you get that one good Judy, makes you motherfucker feel it from your head to your toes, bitch.
That one good Judy
Going to gag, girl. She's gonna be like, girl, why you always with why you always with
Why you acting funny?
Yeah, get ready for
now you got your little friend, and now you want to be in the clubs. Like, it's gonna give a lot.
What about me? What about you? All that negative energy was ringing, bitch. I left you in the past. Deuce, gotta go, bitch.
So yeah, I hope that you continue your journey. Also, again, if you do need help looking for resources, let us know where you live. We can do some research and do our due diligence and point and get you in the right direction. But I love questions like this. I want to thank you for listening, and I hope you continue to listen. And maybe later on down the line, you can tell your best friend to listen.
Maybe put him on to what's real, because bitch, I don't know where he living at.
And you can also reach out to us and kiki with us too, because we around the way girls.
Oh yeah, we definitely let you keep.
I don't know what that means. What does round the way girls mean?
Girl,
here Laquan go.
No. Well, you not. What I say, Laquan is around the way girl. Laquan, you are around the way girl.
Yeah, girl.
You just be feeling it sometimes, but you are around the way girl.
Yeah, you're right.
It's given all day, every day.
Yeah.
Should I Google it?
Could I Google it? We gave you
around the way means like, girl, you out there, you accessible. Like, the girls can hit you. Now I don't know how many DMs you answer, but I feel like if Mr. Johnson wrote you like, hey, thank you for the advice, I would hope you would answer.
Oh yeah, you will. Yeah,
please.
Around the way girl.
Around the way girl. Yeah.
Okay,
I fucking live. I want to say thank you for writing in. We want more emails. We want more questions so we can advise y'all. Y'all can hit us up on Twitter or Instagram via DM, or you can be like all of our good Judies today, and you can send us a cute little email. You can email us at thehimpodcast@gmail.com. A bitch is on it tonight, girl, because I didn't smoke before I recorded.
I'm proud of you.
I remember every fucking thing, bitches. So yes, write into us. We want to hear it. We love it. This is the best way for us to connect to our listeners, because we're going through the same thing like y'all. I know y'all are a tad bit younger than us, but not too young.
We've been there before.
Not younger than me.
We've been there before.
Here she go, girl.
We've been there before. So Stevie, any last thoughts before I give it to Stevie for Jam of the Week?
Yeah, I actually have.
Go ahead.
I'm a little over Mr. Johnson's friend, because like
Mr.
I'm just going through this thing also with friends, and it's like, I just don't understand how you can be hateful and just like expect things from people and just live like how you living up to the stereotype that like to be honest, straight people are throwing out there, and they could say the same shit about you that you telling your friend
in their face
to look
and you
out.
trying to play.
Yeah, like, and you see your friend don't got no support from their family essentially, and then they looking for support, and you giving, well, girl, you know what the girls give. It's like that's
not it, baby.
That.
Let that go.
I don't like that. I do not like
Please
that.
please let your friend listen to this. Yeah,
check your
please let
friends.
him listen to this and tell him that your new friends that told you some shit that you need to hear, baby. Go on, we your new friends, baby. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we'll receive a follow-up email from Mr. Johnson saying that he's had a Ponderosa with his young friend.
I love Ponderosa.
Love
girl,
Ponderosas.
she needs to sit down, Miss Thing, and you need to read her rights. And I think it's a very cute way that you can go about it. You know, this is the year of clarity. This is the year of accountability. And I think you did really well writing into us and letting us know what you need. And it seems like you're eloquent enough and articulate to have this conversation with your friend. And again, start hoping which Queen's example. It's
well, we are in a retrograde, so if he does take it a type of way, just remember that's happening too. So maybe you might want to wait. You might want to wait till the 21st of February.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Pay all reads until the 21st.
Yeah.
My last note is as far as like finding queer community. One thing that I've learned about like the queer community is that we will find each other. We will figure it out. We will want it enough. It's just like instinctual that we're going to look for each other, and we will find each other. And so I think that you shouldn't fight that process. Just let it happen. Even you writing to us, it's like obviously like they were saying a step. It's something that you want and you are interested in, and so you're gonna find them. You're already taking steps to do it. So just go with the process.
Laquan, you about to have me in tears on this phone because that is the advice that we need to really be giving. We're gonna find each other regardless or not. And I too used to be Mr. Johnson, living in Virginia, just young.
Right.
I just remember just being in high school, like I can't wait to be an adult so I can have my gay friends, girl, and then let it all hang out. And I promise, Mr. Johnson, someone is out there for you as far as friendship. They're out there you can be around that are going to support you unconditionally. And I really, really, really hope. I'm happy that you're on the journey, and I hope you find it.
And as far as your friend, I think that like I definitely I hear the girls like cut them off, fuck them, whatever. But maybe your friend needs you as that community to kind of take that step and introduce them. You don't have to make it your job if you don't have energy to do that with this person, or you don't trust them enough, then pay it. But if you love your friend enough and you think that they would benefit from it and be happier and safer and whatever, and they can open up, let them open up with you. You can take them with you if they want to come. Because one of the biggest things about like people who are homophobic is niggas not checking them and niggas not telling them that they're homophobic, and then they just stay homophobic forever. If you checking your friend, checking your friend and telling them like, bitch, I'm gonna debunk some of these stereotypes. Yes, some of them bitches is messy, some of them bitches like to fuck, but also some of them are this and some of them are that, and some of us are this. You know what I mean? You put them on, put them onto some game when you find it.
Yeah.
If you care,
some of them have an amazing podcast that you listen to every motherfucking week. Tell them that.
Well, we're messy, but
I mean, no, but we also bring it together. Yeah, no.
It'd be like we might be a little bit of those stereotypes that he's talking about.
Just a little bit.
Sprinkle, just a dash.
But we bring it back full circle.
But we have so much more to offer.
We got to meet some statistics.
Yeah, we start off the episode every week about what we got going on. We all got things going on. So I mean, look.
Bitch, you said I'm the one needle in the gay haystack, okay?
Girl,
the girls got something to offer. No shade.
Yeah, see.
At least the stereotypes let you know where to find us.
No, okay.
You know where we at.
Okay.
No shade. We gonna be here every motherfucking Friday, bitch. Just no shade. Every motherfucking Friday, bitch.
Okay.
Stevie, go ahead and take it away, girl. Cause y'all going.
Girl, we get like this every. Let me tell you something. We get like this every week. I can never get to jam of the week, but bitch, come here. But I love it.
No shade.
I love it. All right, y'all. Let's jam of the week time. Y'all know what it is. Our favorite songs we listen to. Everyone's loving and getting in their vibe. So I'm gonna start with Aaron. Aaron, what's your jam of the week? Okay.
I was really trying to decide between two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to. Damn. I'm gonna give it to no wait, come back.
No,
Okay, I can't decide because I added both of them to my playlist and they've been playing back to back. So you know what? I'm gonna just pull my trump card. So the first one was Emotions by Mariah Carey. You got me feeling emotions. I never really get into her music, but that song came on after another song played, and I heard it like 10 times, like back to back, and I was like, "Bitch, this is a bop." But then I heard that song, "Insecure" by Brent Faiyaz, and I was just getting my life, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna give it to him. It's his song. Yeah, it's his song.
Okay.
It's Insecure.
Yeah.
I think I'm insecure. I just need to be by myself.
It's that song.
Oh my God.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it's that song. Shout out to Laquan because he put me onto him too. So
don't tweet him though or nothing. Just you can listen though.
Hun, she got a man.
Okay.
Girl,
she's the needle in the haystack.
Right, you know what now? Since he told us not to tweet him, I'm gonna tweet his ass anyway. No.
Well, bitch, if he say something rude, I told you something, bitch.
If he say something rude to me, bitch, I'm pressing the block button. Don't even worry. Yeah, it's okay.
I'm not tweeting him because I'm gonna keep listening.
Okay, I know that's right.
I'm not canceling him.
Since you talking, what's your jam of the week? Look,
I'm kid. Okay.
Oh my God, I don't know.
See, look at that.
Y'all go through this shit.
I feel like I want to give it
every fucking week.
No, I come ready every week.
Shit.
Okay, yeah, we gonna let up off of you, right?
I want to give it to another canceled nigga, Daniel Caesar. I'm gonna give it to Daniel Caesar. I'm gonna give it to him for I don't know what song though.
Yeah.
Get You.
Get You by Daniel Caesar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to Daniel Caesar.
I love it.
Love a cancel queen.
Okay, look, that part. Malik, what's your jam of the week?
Girl, y'all about to be listening. Y'all about to be weak at me, but bitch, I have been listening to
some Ariana Grande.
No, well,
Ariana Grande, right?
That's not my jam of the week, but I do want to say that I probably listen to. They're gonna block her album from my Apple Music one day, and I'm gonna get up there, and I'm not gonna be able to listen to Ariana. But
girl, I ain't listened to that shit in weeks.
I love her. But no, my jam of the week is PIMP by 50 Cent.
Come on, PIMP. He's canceled too, bitch. So yeah, y'all.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Yours feels a little worse.
Two cancel girls.
Bitch. Yeah, my God. Bitch, all three of the people we named are straight problematic niggas.
Wow. I don't know what you heard about me. The niggas can't get $1 out of me. So yeah, love that for me.
Wait, Brent Faiyaz is problematic because I'll give my jam of the week back to Miss Mariah.
A week.
I
don't know.
I think he deleted the tweets.
All right, so it's Miss
Mariah.
Miss Mariah. I be like, I'm taking it out of my playlist. Miss Mariah. She got deleted like Summer Walker got deleted out of my playlist last year.
Oh my God.
A moment.
Go ahead.
I love that.
Baby.
Oh my God.
What have you been listening to?
Okay, so I was listening to, I let my Apple Music radio play all the time, and it always sends me these random tracks. But I found a track by Mila J, who is Jhené Aiko's sister. It's a song called No More Complaining. It was, I think it's from 2007, 2006. But bitch, it sounded like a brand new song. So I was listening, I'm like, oh wow, Mila J dropped a new song. Bitch, it's old, but they called me No More Complaining by Mila J.
Yeah, I love her music.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this has been a very dynamic episode. I'm so glad that we now have access to our emails.
You thought you'd get us, bitch.
That's for another episode.
That tea is for another episode, but our emails were down for a bit, but we're back. Can't wait to do this again. Like we always say, thank you for listening. Thank you for commenting and liking. We've been getting so much love off of our new pictures that Laquan has so beautifully shot. Yes. And I want to give
that I was eating up.
That you bitch, you had your foot on that camera, Miss
I know that's right.
I just wanted to give Laquan I try not to have these like long Instagram captions or whatever, just because nobody really reads them. But I wanted to give Laquan his flowers in person. But I really want to say, just your work has so much beauty in it, and it's not even about the image itself, but it's just like you really capture the person's soul and just like the essence of that person, and just all the pictures that we have as a group and individually all capture our personalities in the best light. And that's what I love about your work. It's so outside of it just being like, you know, amazing, you know. And it was just such a great time. I don't know how the Famous Girls
it was fun as fuck. It was so fun.
I don't know how the Famous Girls do that. That's what I'm saying, bitch.
A 2-day shoot, girl.
Woo!
Woo!
Mama was tired. So but yeah, you really I just can't wait to see what you progress into with your career. You're already like light years ahead of some people who've been in the game for decades, and I can't wait to see what you have in store for us. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you for that. Wow, bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, like, bitch, take those flowers now.
Okay. No. Yeah, you always you're really changing just the community and really making an impact. So I love it.
Well, that means a lot. That's what I'm trying to do. Thank you so much.
Okay, check that off the checklist, bitch.
Okay.
Shit. I feel like I need to go unblock somebody now.
Don't. Come on, 2 episodes, boundaries.
Yeah, keep it.
Don't you do that.
We're here to hold you accountable, girl.
Yeah, we're here.
You press that button. You press it for a reason. Don't you unpress that button, bitch. Keep pressed. That's it.
See, we can't be giving out good advice and then going back and not
going back on what we said.
Right. But yeah, y'all have any last thoughts for the listeners before we call it a night?
No,
save some for yourself.
And always be yourself. And listen to all the advice that we gave on this episode, because it was a lot, but it's helpful. You guys need to listen to what we're saying and apply it to your life.
Yeah.
Protect your energy. You don't owe nobody shit that don't owe nothing to you. Okay?
And bitch, that's it. Hold on. Before we leave, we gotta
warm. Keep putting on your SPF. You know that snow is on the floor and the sunlight reflects off the snow. So don't think because it's cold, the sun ain't out, bitch. No shade.
Also, I just want y'all to know this is coconut oil. That's it.
You look
this
fat.
is coconut oil.
It's giving
you
fade.
Look fat, but don't come back from Mexico and gag. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Right. No, I wasn't responding to that, but I was, that's separate, bitch. Because if I come back, what if I come back just melted, bitch?
It's the melted for me.
Oh wait, why are we still recording? Hang up. Bye.
Bye, y'all. I will see y'all next week. I love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
I am so weak at y'all. Hold on.
Bitch.
It's Empire. It's Empire. Hold up.
Damn, mommy.
Here we go.
Raspberry, grape, cherry. Put it away.